Hey guys, Gravity here. What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Marvel Contest of Champions. And thanks to the Reddit user MickeyCoch, Coke, however you want to say his last name, Coch, we have the leaked information for Doctor Strange's Marvel Now abilities. And it's pretty cool looking. This is definitely not, in my eyes, a problem with kind of like the same sense that we had with Doctor Strange. You can see on the back of the screen here. This is a 5-star awakened at power level 200 Doctor Strange Marvel Now. Now his signature ability, Mana Leak, passive. The Sorcerer Supreme automatically tears apart enemy beneficial effects with dark magic, leaking opponent's power by 10%. Spell effectiveness 73.4%, and this is a max level character, so that's going to be as high as it goes, 73.4%. Unless they change some things around, tweak it before they actually put him in. So, beneficial effects, tears apart enemy beneficial effects with dark magic, leaking opponent's power by 10%. So that means they're not going to get as much power throughout the entire match, which is pretty cool because it's going to be a kind of a power drain effect as far as that goes. So it's kind of neat. Passive, Doctor Strange has sold his soul on the sinner's market to gain the power of a god. His newfound power is split into 3 aspects, each lasting 7 seconds. So we're getting a character that's kind of right on par with the Doctor Strange that we know now. It's going to be the same thing. He's going to have the ability to switch up on levels, or switch up on abilities every 7 seconds. So now let's look at this. While under the first aspect of power, Doctor Strange's Hex tears through the foe's defenses, reducing armor and block proficiency. When detonated, this Hex deals 148% of your attack as direct damage. So this kind of reflects the second phase of the original Doctor Strange. While under the second aspect of power, Doctor Strange's Hex reduced power gain and healing effects when detonated. This Hex deals Doctor Strange for 85% of the total damage dealt to him while the Hex was active. This kind of mimics the power, or not power game, but the final phase of Doctor Strange that we have originally in the game, but it's only going to work counter opposite to the player that you're going up against. Instead of giving you a little bit of power and healing yourself, you're actually going to do detrimental to the opponent's power gain and healing. And the final phase, Doctor Strange receives 50% less power from attacking and defending, but gains 16.5% power every 7 seconds. So there's not really one that I think that you could compare this one to with what we've got currently with original Doctor Strange. He's going to get 50% less power from attacking and defending, so he's not going to gain as much, but he gains 16% power every 7 seconds. I'm not sure how that one will work. It doesn't exactly sound like it's the best in the world, but sounds like it's just more of a reduction on Doctor Strange than it is anything else. Special attacks detonates and removes all active hexes that have been placed on the opponent. So anytime you use a special attack, any of your hexes that you have cast are going to go away. Special attack 1, any detonated hex has 10% increased potency. Special attack 2, any detonated hex has a 100% chance to grant Doctor Strange a beneficial effect based on the type of hex detonated. Special attack 3, 100% chance to seal the target's fate, preventing them from gaining beneficial effects for 4.9 seconds. Now that's kind of exactly what we get with regular Doctor Strange as well, so that's kind of cool. Overall, I think this Doctor Strange is going to have its place in the game. I think it's going to be more of a defensive character than it is going to be a offensive character like what we have with regular Doctor Strange now. Just from looking at the abilities that we have currently with this build, this guy is more so built for Alliance Wars defense, it seems like to me. That's just my opinion. I'm not sure how you guys feel on it. Let me know in the comment section down below how you feel. And we're going to move on in to the second image here, which is our special attacks. Okay, and we've got part of the top of this second attack cut off, so we don't know exactly what it is, but geez Louise. I'll let you guys just take a second to read this, because there is absolutely so many of these in here that's not even funny. Each one has its own special ability while it's under certain aspects of his powers, which is really kind of cool. 148% of your attack is direct damage. 41% of the opponent's max power. Looks like 85% of the total damage dealt to him while the hex was active. Special attack number 2, 148, 41, 89, or 85. So it doesn't look like any of those change. I'm not really sure if this just bases off of what was previously shown in the other graph, but it does look like that's the case. I'm looking at it right now, looking back at the other image, and it looks like they just kind of took the passives abilities and really kind of just stuck them in here underneath each one of the special attacks. But we do know the names of some of these moves. I'm not going to attempt to say that second one. All I know is something triplicate. I'm not going to attempt to say it. And then we've got the final, which is the Prestige. And it really kind of sounds like Three Flames in a Fiery Symphony. It kind of sounds like we're going to get the same exact move sets as well. For his final act, Doctor Strange demonstrates Sorcery Supreme, making the opponents disappear. Yeah, it doesn't sound like we're going to get a different moveset. It's going to sound like this is going to be kind of a complete and total carbon copy of the Doctor Strange that we have now, only he's going to be reversed for the aspects of using a defensive character more than an offensive character. Just the way it seems to me. It doesn't seem like it's going to be that much different. The movesets sound like they're going to be exactly the same as far as the specials go. I don't know about movesets as far as in-game, but with the way that Kabam usually goes with these duplicate characters, I mean, we've more traditionally had the same movesets for each character. The only one that's really kind of differed and swayed from that was Civil War Black Panther, in that they gave him a completely different moveset and completely different specials. So that was kind of neat and cool, but it seems like they're kind of falling back into their old ways here of using the same exact things. Now, I could be completely wrong. Maybe they'll do different animations for these moves, but just from the description of the moves themselves between the Special 2 and Special 3, it does sound like we're just going to get the same exact thing. But, alright guys, so I just wanted to let you guys see this. I wanted to throw it out there. Thanks to the Reddit user that I mentioned at the beginning of the episode. I will mention him in the description down below as well, because this is where I got the information from, was on Reddit. And yeah, so Doctor Strange, Marvel Now, definitely seems like more of a defensive character to me. But alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time watching the channel, please consider leaving a sub on it. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like on it. And as always guys, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.